Challenges can feel overwhelming, but they also offer opportunities for growth and learning, even though it might not feel like it in the moment. Here is a story for you. A man was living close to a mountain, and every day he was thinking, how would it be to climb that mountain, and what would I see on the peak? So finally, the day came, and the man went on the journey. Arriving at the foot of the mountain, he met the first traveler. So he asked, how did you get up the mountain? And what did you see from the top? And so the traveler shared his path and also the view that he had. But then the man was thinking, the way that this traveler described, to me sounds very exhausting. I need to find another way to climb. So he continued to walk on the foot of the mountain until he met the next traveler. So once again he asked, how did you climb up that mountain? And what did you see from the top? And so again the traveler shared his story, still not being determined on which direction and which way to go. The man asked 30 more people, 30 more travelers. When he finished talking to all of them, he finally made up his mind. Now that so many people already shared with me their paths and especially what they all saw from the top, I don't need to climb there anymore. It is very unfortunate this man never went on the journey. Now, to conclude this story, firstly, each individual needs to find the most suitable way to climb that mountain. But secondly, there is information possible to be shared with words, but it is impossible to share the experience of clarity when you are standing on that peak by yourself. Clarity means you see more clear. When you see more clear, interrelations become more apparent. When you see more clear, there is no need to believe anyone or believe anything. Seeing clear means you can distinguish for yourself which is the proper direction to take and which decisions do we have to make in order to make our goals or aspirations start to shape. In the Shaolin Temple, there is a reference of the 5 hindrances. The 5 hindrances are describing different states of the mind. In those states of the mind, it becomes very hard to see clearly and therefore engage in the right decisions. The first hindrance is called sensual desire. Sensual desire arises in the moment when you are paying attention to something that is giving you a positive emotion. This positive emotion can originate from 5 gates of your body: seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or feeling. So in your mind, you climb up that mountain. After 1 mile of walking, you discover a beautiful restaurant surrounded by beautiful people. You smell delicious food and a great variety of beverages. When you follow that temptation, you have already lost your track. When this temptation becomes so strong that you don't want to leave that place anymore, then the sensual desire has turned into an obsession. In both cases, remaining at that place means that you can't get clarity. The second hindrance, ill will, describes the state of the mind that arises from negative emotions. In that state of the mind, you have an aversion, a rejection, or simply a dislike against either an object, a situation, or can be even a person. To simplify, it means you are climbing the mountain and it starts to rain, but you don't like rain. You need to swim, but you don't like swimming. Whatever it is that you dislike, it won't make it a pleasant journey unless you learn to let go of this ill will. It's more likely even that you won't continue that journey. The third hindrance, originally translated as sloth and torpor. Sloth means it's the heaviness of the body. Torpor means it's the dullness of the mind. It is characterized by sleepiness, non-motivation, lack of energy, and oftentimes can manifest itself in a state of depression. Now, the fourth hindrance is called restlessness. A simile used here is the monkey mind constantly jumping from one branch to another, unable to stay for too long time. At the present moment, the problem is there is no time to see clearly anymore. Now, the last of the 5 hindrances is called skeptical doubt, and it's very closely related to a state of mind which is based on indecisiveness. You need to align and structure your life in such a way to prevent those hindrances from arising. Each of these hindrances is placing the dark cloud on your mind, or on the way of your climb. Simply remember one thing: just let it rain. To bring meaning to your life, to bring value into your life, you need to learn and master yourself. And don't let the hindrances stop you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.